Weight gain and stubborn belly fat may feel like it's bound to happen once you hit peri and postmenopause, but the truth is, it doesn't have to be. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you actually what is going on to your body during menopause, why your old diet that you followed in your 30s and even in your 20s can actually lead to weight gain now. And make sure to stay tuned to the end because I'm going to be sharing with you why you should stop dieting and the best plan, all of my tips to lose that stubborn belly fat during menopause. So we're going to dive right into it. I want to first off say that menopause is actually 1 year after missing your period, but that is just one day. Perimenopause and all of our symptoms can actually start as early as age 38, and they can last anywhere from 5 to 10 years. I want to break down with you guys the 3 main stages of menopause. The first one is going to be perimenopause, and like I said, it could start around 38, and this is that stage where your levels of your sex hormones begin to fluctuate and decline. And then eventually what happens is your period goes from, being irregular or just actually stops. Then we go into actually menopause. And that, like I mentioned, begins 12 months after your last period. And sometimes, and we just call this, this is one day, this is menopause. And then what happens is we have our third phase, which is post-menopause. This is after menopause ends, and these changes can lead to that weight gain beginning, and weight gain can start as early as that 38. Like I said, when your diet that you used to work and used to try no longer works for you anymore. And people find that they gain weight more easily during each stages and as they go through and hit perimenopause and postmenopause. So I want to start off by sharing with you a few things that can happen that could contribute to weight gain during perimenopause. And then I'm going to take you guys through everything with diet, nutrition, everything to lose that stubborn belly fat and the biggest mistakes that so many women make. And before I go into that, if you guys haven't been following me a while, I've worked with over 900 women and my expertise is perimenopause, postmenopause, hysterectomy with thyroid and gut issues. And it's because the calories in and the calories out approach, it does not work anymore once you hit this stage in life. We have to look at these other aspects. So some things that contribute to menopause weight gain, the fact that we have these shifts in our hormones that I'm going to explain, leading to muscle loss. We also have bad sleep, which can lead to weight gain and insulin resistance. And then also where you're storing fat is actually changing. You may realize that before menopause, you may have stored, weight in your hips and your thighs more, but after menopause, you start getting it in your bellies, or you have more estrogen dominance and you have that pear shape. And this is really called that visceral belly fat, where it's lying deep inside your belly, the spaces in between your abdominal organs. And then before, during, and after menopause, I do want to mention your estrogen levels, they actually begin to wean and your metabolism starts slowing down. And that makes it, again, more and more difficult to lose weight. So what we have going on is we're losing muscle. Our body's insulin resistance is going different. We start having a slowed metabolism. We have changes in our estrogen, our progesterone, even our testosterone, causing us to, like I said, the diet that used to work, cutting the calories, all of that, it's not working. You may realize you're at a steady rate actually gaining weight in those areas where you don't want to. The belly, the visceral, that deep belly fat, and you're like, I can't get it to go. A few other changes are our gut microbiome. And our gut, remember, you are what you absorb. So if we have changes in our gut microbiome, that's actually where you're breaking down and metabolizing your fats and your sugar. And then other things happen is we have changes in our exercise. We have changes in our movement. So that's just a simplified version of it. Now let's talk about the biggest diet mistakes that so many people make that literally cause all of these issues to get worse and you guys to gain more weight. So the biggest things that I see are people do these 2 main things. Number one is they aren't tracking their calories. They don't know where their macros are, and they end up eating very low calorie diets. And everyone, when we want to lose weight, what do? We cut our calories low. We add in more cardio. And then on top of that, they're doing extreme fasting, maybe 1 meal a day. So what happens is if we're cutting our calories low, and then on top of that, we're doing 1 meal a day, there's a few different things. we're going to actually could lead to muscle loss and a slower metabolism. When you first cut your calories, guys, yeah, you may be losing weight, but your body actually adapts to that. So if you go low and your body adapts to that, where are you going to go from there? And then on top of that, if we are not getting the right amount of protein, all of the amino acids for your body, during this phase where you are losing muscle at a rate of 40 to 50% faster, you are going to actually lose more lean muscle mass. So what's going to happen is you're going to be losing muscle, you're going to have a slower metabolism, and you're going to have more of that body fat, that belly fat, and that deep visceral belly fat. And then what happens is either you reach your goals or you hit a plateau or you're stuck there. Where do you go from there? So if you guys are looking at all of these diets, we actually have to look at a different approach. The way that I look at it is I look at not a calories in versus a calories out approach when it comes to fat loss. Number one is our protein, guys. If we're doing the one meal a day and we're not getting enough protein, that actually works on our hunger and our satiety cues, making you feel fuller longer, satiated after those meals. It's also going to help with cravings. It's also going to help maintaining that lean muscle mass. And then also when we're cutting our calories very low, we're doing one meal a day and we're putting these additional stressors on our body, even when we're cutting all of our carbohydrates out, going to these keto and low carb diets, it could throw off our thyroid. That runs our metabolism. So the biggest mistakes that I see so many women make going into menopause is doing exactly what you would think would be for fat loss, cutting the calories low, going extreme on intermittent fasting, cutting out our carbs out. And what we need to do is I want to actually share a journey with you guys. If you find yourself like, Elizabeth, what do I do? So the way that I take my approach to transforming your body over 40, and I'm going to do a whole nother video on this, but I want you to go into my daily lives on my YouTube. I've done so many videos on this, is we have to look at it in a different way. We have to look at our sleep, our stress, our gut, making sure we're getting enough macronutrients, protein, carbs, and fats, so you're able to build lean muscle mass, and you're able to actually have that body transformation and support your hormones. And I want to share an example. So one of my clients, she joined my 90-day transformation challenge. And if you guys don't know, I actually work with women all around the world transforming their bodies. I don't just focus on calories in versus calories out when it comes to fat loss. I teach my clients everything that they need to know on their gut, their hormones, intermittent fasting, what to eat, when to eat. We overcome fear of food. I customize all their training to them. So at the end of the 12 weeks, they not only have the physique, the transformation, but they also have all of the tools so that they're able to get sustainable results. But one of my clients, she came to me and she's actually 6 weeks into my program now. She tried everything. She had that deep visceral belly fat. She had chronic anxiety. She tried everything from keto, low carb, all of these isogenics, all these like shake diets, cutting the calories low. She felt stuck. She was gaining weight. She had more anxiety around her food, what to eat, didn't want to go out. And then just halfway through my program, guys, but besides trying all these things, she is down 10 pounds and inches. Her energy is through the roof. She has so much confidence with her food that she's going out to parties, events. She's going on vacations now. She has no fear of food. So not only is already halfway through the program, losing weight, eating more food, by the way, guys, with no extremes. We're just utilizing steps and movement, but she's eating more. She has more energy. She has less cravings. She has the confidence. Her gut health is better, less bloating. And that's what we got to look at it. We have to look at it as our hormones and not a restriction. And that's why it's so different as we get older. And I want to share a few other things. I want to share a few other of my client wins with you guys, because the whole point is I hop on here to show you guys real people, real results, because I know how it is to feel stuck, to feel like you hit menopause, you can't lose weight anymore. The doctors are like, oh, this is inevitable. You're never going to lose the weight. But all of these women that I'm about to show you, they are all eating more food, doing less cardio, building muscle, losing fat. This beauty is down 20 pounds in 12 weeks. The other one to the left, she is 6 weeks in now. She's the one that's down 10 pounds. That beauty had a hysterectomy at age 42. And it's just, we have to look at things differently. I highly recommend to you guys run to my thyroid playlist on my YouTube channel and check out my whole playlist on the keto and carnivore diet and how it affects your body with weight loss, because I just want to help people transform their body. I've been through my journey too. I was overweight at age 13. I got down to 90 pounds with an eating disorder. I ended up losing my period for over 7 years, went postmenopausal in my 20s. I had thyroid issues, hormone imbalances. I was training so hard, running marathons, 90 miles a week, and my body was running to the floor. And now I eat over 2,600 calories a day. I just do steps. I'm doing no extremes, and I make this a lifestyle. And I want you guys to get that sustainability too, so you can take back your power, enjoy your life, and get your health back. And if you guys need help, my next 90-day transformation challenge, it's not yet, but I am now taking applications to join. So if you guys head to my YouTube description and fill out the questionnaire, I will be in touch with you to set up a call to see if we're that perfect fit for my next 90-day challenge. And if you are on my Instagram, just send me over that DM ready. Make sure you subscribe, and I created 2 freebies for you, my smoothie ebook and a meal prep guide that are linked in the description below. And I really want you, if you don't know what type of training is best to do for women over 40, I'm going to link a video right here for you guys to watch. Check it out, because I just kind of dived into the nutrition right now, but this one will kind of go into all of the training aspect because it is so important for maintaining that muscle. I will see you tomorrow. Love you.